You're not forcing trades because you don't understand the market. You're forcing trades because you can't sit with nothing happening. In the first 5 seconds, here's the solution that actually works. The moment you stop trading to relieve discomfort and start trading only when conditions earn your risk, forced trades disappear. Until then, impatience keeps draining your account quietly. You know this feeling too well. You open the chart, you wait. Price moves, but not in a way that fits your plan. Minutes pass, then more minutes. Your body gets restless. Your eyes keep scanning for something, anything that looks tradable. And that's when the conversation starts in your head. It's close enough. I can manage this. If I wait too long, I'll miss it. That voice doesn't sound reckless. It sounds practical, but it's impatience talking. Impatience comes from discomfort with waiting. Not fear, not greed, discomfort. You want action because action feels productive. Sitting and waiting feels like you're falling behind. So you click, you enter early, you force trades that don't meet your criteria. And every time you do, you lower your edge without realizing it. You might tell yourself you're being proactive, but if you're honest, you weren't responding to confirmation, you were responding to boredom. And boredom is one of the most expensive emotions in Forex. You see price approaching a level and you jump in before it gets there. You say you're being aggressive. In reality, you're removing the one thing that protects you, confirmation. Now you're guessing instead of responding. When price pulls back, ranges, or fakes the move, you're already trapped in a trade that didn't deserve your risk. Impatience also shows up when you feel pressure to perform. You look at your account and think, I need to make something happen today. That single thought shifts your behavior. You stop waiting for quality, you start looking for activity. The market doesn't care about your schedule, your goals, or how long you've been sitting there. When you trade because you feel behind, you trade emotionally. If this already feels familiar, pause for a moment, like the video, subscribe to the channel, share this with someone who keeps clicking just to feel busy. Awareness is the first step to breaking this pattern. Another way impatience forces trades is through overtrading. You take one trade, it loses. Instead of stopping, you feel the urge to take another. Not because a better setup appeared, but because sitting with the loss feels uncomfortable. You want to fix it. You want momentum. You want relief. That's impatience disguised as determination. Sometimes that second trade wins, and that's dangerous because it trains your brain to believe forcing action works. Over time, you trade more frequently, take lower quality setups, and slowly bleed your account. You don't blow up in one day, you erode over weeks. Impatience also makes you ignore confirmation rules you already know. You've studied your strategy, you know what confirmation looks like, but waiting for it feels slow, so you convince yourself it's optional. It's obvious, momentum is there. That's impatience rewriting your rules in real time. Here's the truth you need to accept. Confirmation exists to protect you from yourself. When you skip it, you're not being bold, you're being exposed. Impatience even affects good trades. You enter a solid setup, but price doesn't move immediately. You start doubting, you tighten stops, you exit early. Then price moves exactly as planned without you. Now you're frustrated. You think, I was right. But being right without patience doesn't get paid. Drop a comment if you've ever exited a good trade early just because it wasn't moving fast enough. That habit has cost traders more money than bad entries ever have. So how do you actually fix impatience and stop forcing trades? The first fix is accepting that waiting is not wasted time. Waiting is part of the job. Trading is not constant action, it's selective action. Professional traders spend far more time waiting than trading. They don't get paid for being active, they get paid for being precise. If you treat waiting as failure, you will always force trades. You need to reframe waiting as discipline and action. Every moment you don't trade is a decision to protect capital. That's productive. That's professional. The second fix is adding deliberate friction to your entries. If your strategy says wait for confirmation, you make it impossible to enter without it. You wait for a candle close, you wait for a retest, you wait for volume. These delays are not weaknesses, they are filters that block impulsive trades before they happen. For example, instead of entering the moment price touches a level, you wait for price to react and prove itself. Yes, you'll miss some trades, but the trades you take will be calmer, cleaner, and easier to manage. Missing trades is not a loss. Forcing trades is. The third fix is limiting how many trades you're allowed to take per session. This is powerful. When you know you only have 2 or 3 trades available, you become selective. You stop clicking out of boredom. You stop chasing movement. Scarcity creates discipline. Abundance creates recklessness. If you're overtrading, it's not because the market is offering too much. It's because you're taking too much. The fourth fix is changing how you deal with boredom. Boredom is not a signal to trade. It's a signal to step away. Stand up, walk, review your journal, set alerts, and leave the screen. Professional traders don't stare at charts all day waiting to pounce. They wait for price to come to them. The closer you sit to the screen, the louder impatience gets. Distance reduces impulse. This isn't about willpower, it's about environment. The fifth fix is judging success by execution, not activity. At the end of the day, you don't ask, how many trades did I take? You ask, did I wait for my setups? If you waited and didn't trade, that day was a win. This mindset shift alone changes behavior fast. A powerful question you can ask before every entry is, am I trading because this setup is clear or because I'm uncomfortable waiting? If the answer is the second one, you don't trade, you step back. That single question exposes impatience instantly. Over time, something changes when you apply these fixes. Your trade count drops, your average trade quality improves, your stress decreases, you stop feeling rushed, and your account starts reflecting that calm. Here's the irony most traders miss. Impatience feels like urgency, but patience creates opportunity. The best trades don't require speed, they require readiness. If this video is helping you see your trading differently, like it, subscribe, and share it. This channel exists to fix the psychological leaks that strategies can't. You don't need to trade more to make more. You need to wait better. You don't need to catch every move. You need to catch the right ones. If you made it to the end, you're already ahead of most traders because you're willing to confront the behavior that's holding you back. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, comment which impatience habit you're committing to fix first, and share this with someone who keeps forcing trades just to feel involved. Impatience is why you keep forcing trades. The moment you stop rushing the market and let it earn your risk, trading finally starts working the way it's supposed to.